are tutorials that how to design an ebook using different techniques and using some kind of softwares that looks like it was created by a professional. And it's easy now. Anyone can design, and anyone can go ahead with their ebook, and it looked like professional, because in the market there are too many softwares available. It's a long list of softwares which allow you to design the ebook, but we have chosen for top three. And number one is Kotobi Reader, that is designing ebook softwares. And the next two one we have choose, that is Canva and Visme. These both softwares been online, no need to download. But Kotobi Author is a software which need to download and install on your system, and then you can go ahead with designing the ebook. There is another interesting one, that is Flipbook Maker, Calber. So, but we are going to discuss Kotobi, Canva, and Visme. If someone interested to go with Flipbook Maker, we have already conducted this session in last year, and on YouTube, this link is already available, so you can take advantage with this one as well. Flipbook Maker is also good one, but Kotobi is one of the best software I'm going to discuss with you. And I hope after watching the tutorials, and once you try with this one, you would not have to go with any other software. So let's take a start with the overview. What is Kotobi, and then we will see how to download and how to configure this software.
Creating content has its challenges. Interactivity, security, device support, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Your content deserves better. Kotobi is the ultimate digital publishing platform for education, training, and publishing. Kotobi gives you the keys to create rich interactive content that runs in different formats or even your very own branded app. Now everyone can access your content. The best part? You decide who can access your content and for how long. You're not in the dark. You're instantly notified of all activity related to your content, in addition to daily insights and analytics. Influence to make a change to your content? No problem. Your users are instantly notified. Create a free Kotobi account today.
So the time, how to download, install, and register this one, and it is very easy, and we could have another tutorial. And I have decided, and I make it the portions, like it's not one big tutorial to make you confused. So I have tried to break it down in the small tutorial, so it would make you able to learn more easily and more quickly. So let's take a start with this one, that in this tutorial, we will see the plan of their premium plans and free softwares, and there are different plans are available, but definitely we will go with the free softwares, and this is 100% free. And you can do a lot of things, and you can use different platforms. You can use the platform Mac download and Windows download as well. Once you click on this one, you can find it out that this is Win 64-bit or 32-bit. You need to know about your Windows platform. Uh, it could have like 45 MB, and it will take 3 to 5 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes to download this one. If you do not know about what is the platform of your Windows, you simply need to go to File and File Explorer, or in other words, you need to go to My Computer or My PC, this PC, and you need to right click on this PC, and then click on Properties. And here you can find out the system type. This is 64-bit or 32-bit. You can easily understand this one. So it's done, it's been downloaded, and you need to click on that one, and you can select the language of interface, click on OK, and click on next. It will ask the default download location, that is C, program files, and Kotibi author. Click on next and create, click on this checkbox, create a desktop icon, and click on install. That's done. Once you click finish, it will launch Kotobi author, and because this checkbox is on, so it will automatically run the Kotobi. Let me maximize. In first start, it will take few seconds to upload, because this is first time the software has been running. So it is loading some asset files, some configuration files, so it will take a little bit time, so you need to be patient. That's done. Once you open the interface, you can have, this is the by default interface, and you can see there is on left side, you could have a book title, new chapters, and other formatting options are available on the top. So everything is available in front of you. There are different options available. On top right corner, you can see register a free serial number. Why does it need it? The reason behind, at the time of publishing, once you try to like export your book, at that time it will ask you for serial number. So registration is very important, but this registration is free. Once in next tutorial, we will try to register this one, and with the free key, so you can easily export to many of the options which are very easy to see. So here is going to be author. You can add the name and name of the book. You can add the detail of the author. You can use the email and company name. You can use the website of your company or your personal website. And how did you hear about this one, and description of usage, why you're going to use this one. Then in the end, the computer captcha, you need to click on that one, I'm not a robot. And you can use term and conditions. After reading these term and conditions, you need to check it out, that is I agree, and then click on register. Once you hit the button register, you will receive one email with the free serial number, and you need to copy that serial number and validate your email address, and you can enter the serial number in this portion. But we are going in the next tutorial. So at the time of publishing, we will make it register with this one. So in next tutorial, we are going to discuss about introduction and user interface. So we will see that how does it works, and what is the interface of the Kotobi author, and what benefits, what informations we can have it. We already installed, we have follow all the steps for the installations, and we already registered this one. We received the email with the confirmation of serial number, and you can see, you can find out the shortcut on your desktop. If you could not find it out, you just need to click on the start button, and you can find it here. Go to be, I have it. I'm going to double click. So here is Kotobi author, and it take a few seconds to load. So that's all. This is the interface in front of us. So you can find out the first thing, that is layout. But we will discuss later on. First, you need to click on settings and click on language. You can find out many languages, and one time you need to select the language. And the good thing is Arabic is also available. You can change the interface in Arabic, and this could have to done only one time. Next time, once you start, it will preserve all the informations. Skins, you can use the different skins for your Kotabi Otter if you're not like comfortable with the default one. So you have different pattern or skins in front of you. You can change them out, but in our case, I'm going with the default one, original one. And here you can find out this is layout. We will discuss this in detail, reflowable layout and fixed layout. So I'm going to uh, close it down here right now. So in the file, you can open the new one. You can open already created books, or you can import from PDF or docs file as well. The same options you can find out in the icon format, the same new, save, and all the options you can find it here. And then you could have a book title. You can add the book title. You can have a book manager, and three steps to create any of the ebook. Once you need to edit is the default format, then you need to customize your book, and in the end you need to go with the export one. We have to follow all the steps, and we will see how to edit, customize, and in the end we will see how to export the file. Mhm. So here is a book title, and on left side you can see it. You can change the cover of your book, but first we need to start it with how to change the cover. You can import the picture, whatever the picture you want to add it, you can select and go ahead. And next one is book manager. Book manager means book title and author information, publisher informations. You can add everything in this area. In this area, this is the chapter area, and you can add the different chapters for your book. And once you click on that one, every time it will ask you for the design of the book. Either you will go with the reflowable, or you need to go with a fixed one. So I'm going to check this box, don't ask me again. And here in plus sections, you need to click to add the new chapter. And on the bottom, you can find out, you can arrange all these chapters. You can bring them out as a child chapter, as a root, as a main chapter, or inside the chapter. You can do all the settings as per your requirements. You can rearrange the chapters as well, and once you're done, you can simply you can delete as well if something happened wrong. And this is the editing area, information area. Once you write something out, oops, this is my first book. You can write it down everything, and then you can perform all the editing functions, whatever you perform in Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, or whatever the options all are available. On right side, there is a dialog box available, and you can import all kind of images or a link, or You can create the questions as well. So I'm going to start with the questions. So it's just a quick look. So I'm going to prepare one question. That is my first question module. So I have to go with true and false, write it down. Kotabi author creates ebooks and choose a right answer, true, and create. So here is our first question we have created in our ebook. So we can have this type of multiple informations. You can edit these questions later on, and you can perform many other options. Even once you created 5 or 10 questions, you can rearrange them by these two arrows up and down. And here on the right side, there is a preview available. Just click on the preview and you can find it out, your questions in the form, and you can attempt these questions. And once you exit the preview, you can go ahead. There is a global JS formatting available. You can choose them, you can embed them, these information with your website and many other operations. You can see in this format, this is available. You could have the global CSS. These are some formatting which are used to change the style or place the style with the firming. And source mod also available, because this Kotabi author is based on HTML coding. So you can find out source mod, and in the source mod you can make many changes. And here this is HTML based source code, and you can copy, and if you want to embed with the SCOM or many other things, you can do it, do ahead with this source code. I'm going to open one already EPUB book, so you could have more idea that how it looks like. So here is a book with different chapters, and I can scroll it down. Book title, you can find it out, and book manager. Here you can find out all the informations, and you can add for your book as well. These are the chapters, and you can see there are different chapters with the child chapter as well. So you can add any kind of the root chapter or the child chapter, whatever the information you want, you can add it easily. And you can customize as well. You can create the slogan of your book. And here is the preview. In the preview, you can better understand what it look like by exporting, by end of the export. You can see the chapters, you can see the settings, and you can see different view angles. I'm going to iPhone 6 Plus, so you can see here how it looked like after export on the different devices. And the same layout and same environment you can find out on all the devices. So I'm going with the desktop view. So this could be desktop, and this is full view. So here I'm going to add the slogan of my book. So it will appear on the initial loading page. So restart the book, and this is the initial stage. So here I'm going to write it down, slogan of my book, my first ebook. So restart the book. So it upload. You can see on the start of the page at the loading time, you can find it out, this slogan. So you can add the image in the startup or in the custom logo. Here you can change the theme color, the top banner color of your book. Or you can mix them out with the dual colors. And here is a lot of informations which can be changed, the text color, chapter foreground color. There are too many options which can be easily changeable. You can see. So you have to try by yourself. with the different combinations, whatever you like it, you can go ahead with this one. Table of content area, you can change the color. So here is the components. There are different components available, annotations, search within books, and you can enable or disable all these features for your ebook. It's up to you. If you want to enable annotation, you can go ahead with this one. This is possible by the readers to do some changes or make some annotation. So here is a complete list. You can go ahead with your choices to enable or disable whatever you want it. In the end, that is export. There are too many options available to export, but as I told you that EPUB is the most common extension which use for ebook, or we can use the PDF format or MOBI. There are dozens of formats available, but we have to go with the common one which are more easy to use it. Export web app, you can use this one. Package your ebook as a web applications to run in your internet browsers. You can export it and directly run. No need to download on any of the device. You can directly read in a web app, or you can go ahead with export desktop applications. You can prepare it for any kind of mobile devices applications, or you can integrate with LMS. For example, we are using Blackboard. You can create a SCOM, and you can embed that ebook with your LMS system, whatever the LMS system we are using. You can export your ebook to run inside any of the LMS. Or you can export your app and host under Kotobi. You can export, and you can export to the library, online library of Kotobi for sure. For this purpose, you need to go with the premium version. But with the free versions, even then, you can do a lot of things a common user do not need. Here, this is the time. Register a free serial number. As we already been registered, we received an email, we validate our email, and we receive the serial number. To export in any of the extensions, we do need to enter the serial number. Just open your email and add the serial number, and here it's done. Now you are a registered member of Kotobi author, and you could have account summary, subscriptions, and reload account. All the information is being available over here. Now you're eligible to export your ebook in any of the application. Either you need to go with a web app, or you need to export in any of the extension. You can go ahead with this one. Now you are free. And once we're done, you see we have another tab that is manage. Once you register your software, you could have this new tab that is manage. So we can see this tab in the coming tutorial. You can manage your ebook very easily. I hope you understand about the introduction and interface of Kotobi, and how we can add it, how we can customize, and how we can export. And do remember that you can do everything. You can add it and customize your book, but to export your book in a specific format, you need to register your Kotobi author, and this registration is completely free of cost. You just need to go ahead with the registration, free registration. You will receive one email. You need to validate your email, and you would have a serial key. You need to add the serial key, and then you have the freedom to do whatever you want. You can add it, you can customize, and you can manage your book, and in the end you can export it easily. So this tutorial is very interesting and very informative, that what is the difference between reflowable and fixed layout modes, and what kind of environment we can use the fixed layout or reflowable layout. So here we're gonna start it, that what is the difference. So that's it. I have opened one of the book with the name of the African elephants in front of me, and I'm going to show you the difference between both the layouts. Click on preview. You can see that in interactive book you could have the video, and it's running. It's YouTube video, so you can run it easily. And on the bottom you can find out pictures. Now exit, and this is fixed layout chapter. So I'm going to see, you can see that there is not much difference. They both are the same layouts right now. We could have the same video and we can have the same pictures in front of you. So where is the difference? Difference is, click on customize, and it's loading. And here you can see in the full, yeah, I'm going to choose iPhone 6 Plus. So you can see here is in front of us, this is fixed chapter. Once on the bottom you could have, there are two or three options, make it full screen or zoom in and zoom out. So once I zoom in, it's a fixed layout and there is no change in the font or in the page. You just need to drag right or left or bottom or upward anywhere, or you can make it full screen, but there is no change in the font. So here is a full page view. So this is a fixed chapter. You can, and now this is reflowable chapter. Focus on this one, and that here we do not have any like option zoom in and zoom out, but it is you can say this is a handle available. You can drag it down, up and down. And the good thing is you can change the font size. On top you can see there is plus and minus sign. Click on that one. um, the font size is increasing and it's getting adjustable all the informations by increasing the page size. Look at that one. You can increase the font size. This is a major difference between reflowable and fixed layout. That in reflowable you can increase the font size, and you can increase the drop down, scroll down your page very easily, and layout would not change. And interesting thing is that you can prepare the layout as per your requirement for every page. Once you click on for the new page, every time it will ask you for to choose the layout, so you can do it that one. For example, that this is the reflowable chapter, and I'm going to exit the preview. And here I can do all the changes. Scroll it down and you can see that it's automatically move it down all the information. You can add it, and this video link is readjusting the relocation the position, so there is no change. In the layout, I'm going to add the picture and it's created. So you can see that it has been added very easily and it adjusts automatically in between the information. But once you add the information or pictures or videos in fixed chapter layout, that can distract you. You need to be very expert to add the information easily. But practice makes a man perfect. You need to make to do some practice with both the layouts, so it will help you in some position. You can see here, once I am trying to move it down, it's in front of that information. So if I try to add the picture, so it is in front. Informations are not dragging it out. It's up to you wherever you want to place the picture, and then you can move down the information. So both layouts are have some benefits, and they can be used in different environments. So it's up to you which layout is important for you. So you need to do some kind of practice with both of them, and then you have to choose which one is good for you. So that's all about ebook like interface. This is reflowable, and there is a difference between reflowable and fixed layout. I hope you get it. What is the idea about this one? And in the next tutorial, we can see that once you try to add any of the chapter, it will ask you to choose the layout, so you can have better idea which layout you need to choose it. Uh, this portion is very important, that how to do the chapter management, how you can add the chapters and how you can make them in the root format in the main chapter, then how you can add it the child chapter, and how you can manage them, and if you want to rearrange, how you can do it. Oh, sorry. So here is interface, the same interface. We are going to see how to, this left side area is complete, like the form. You can add the chapters and you can manage them out. On the bottom, we have already discussed that how we can rearrange them. We click on new chapter, choose the environment layout, which layout suits you. So you can choose it and you can go ahead with this one. If you choose any of them and then click on don't ask me again, so it will continue with the same, and you can change it later on as well. So I'm going to click on don't ask me again. That's it. And I'm gonna select it reflowable layout. So here is chapter 1, 2, 3, whatever the chapter I do need it, I can go ahead with this one, and here add chapter form layout. So if you want to change the layout, you can go ahead with this one. Instead of directly pointing out new chapter, you need to click on drop down menu and you can choose the layout, a change layout. If you want to change the layouts, you can go ahead with this one. And on the bottom, you can find out what this chapter containing the reflowable. And once I click on chapter 4, you can see here is a fixed layout. So all the chapter could have been written which layout they belongs to. In fixed layout, you can adjust the width and height, and you can go ahead with the grid and snap as well as per your requirement. And if you need a child chapter, you can go ahead with this one, and you can see once I click on this plus button on the chapter left side plus button, so you can find out a child chapter. So in the child chapter, if you again press on this plus button, it would have another child option. So it's a hierarchy. On the top, if you click on new chapter, you could have the root chapter. Then if you want a child, you can go ahead with this one. You can change the name of the chapter as per the requirement. So I have changed this one, my favorite chapter. So here on the bottom, you can rearrange them. You can take it back to the, if you want to, a child chapter want to make it back to the main chapter, you can do it very easily. Give the name to all the chapters. That would be easy. You can see all the chapter. I can see it, and this is the root. Once I click that one, you can see this my favorite chapter. It was a child chapter, but it's been transformed to a main chapter, and I can change, rearrange the flow of this one. I can take this chapter upward, and I can take it down as per my requirements. And it asks for confirmation. Very easy. I'm telling you that all these steps you need to follow one by one, and it's really very easy. Create chapter guide. You can create a chapter guide for the specific chapter. You just need to click on that one, and you can create as per your requirement, and you can choose. You can see this is the container, and here you could have a chapter 4, and you can adjust as per your needs. You can add as many as much you need the chapters. You can go ahead with this one, and here but the like you can create the layout or guidelines for the chapters which could have the child chapter as well. So you need to create some child chapter, then you can arrange all these things, and you can edit them out very easily. You can change the information, and even you can delete them out. This chapter contains sub-chapters. Once the user select mean, any chapter could have the sub-chapters. You can view them out. In front of them, there is a small eye. You can see it. And once you click on that one, you can find it out. This is a parent chapter. Go to customize, restart the book, and it's loading it again, and here is a chapter. All the chapters being available here, you need to click. This is a preview mode, what it looks like. So once you click on chapter 3, it would have the guidance for your chapter, that this is a parent chapter, or whatever the information you want to add it, you can easily add. Go back into edit mode, and this is if you want to hide this one, you just need to click one time, and it would not be available this time once I restart the book. Okay, now you can see. Now there is no informations being available. This is just a guideline for your readers. If you want to give them some guidelines, you can enable that guidelines. Otherwise, you can hide all these information from the reader perspective. You can add the information for your personal use as well, that why you have created this chapter and what information inside it. So you can hide these information from the reader or from the user. It's up to you. So I hope you understand these all informations, that how we can manage the chapters, and how we can add the chapter, how we can delete it, how we can rearrange it, and if you want to add some kind of information or guidance for a specific chapter, how you can go ahead with this one. Just do a little practice, download this software, and I believe that once you download Kotobi Author, you would be in love, because it's quite easy to create an ebook, and it would help you to transform your traditional information, your notes, your handwritten notes, into an ebook very easily. The next one is how you can add questions and test in your ebook. This is also possible. You're going to create it, as I told you in early stages, that ebook is not just a book, it's an interactive book. You can add the pictures, you can add the videos, you can interact with the reader by adding some kind of questions or some kind of quizzes, so they can be interacted and they can get it back the informations, and after attempting the questions, in the end they can find out the results as well. So they can be you can say they can allow you to learn more and more easily and more interactively. So better to create your book with more information, and use some interactive videos and audios and some kind of pictures over there. But I would definitely recommend you that do not go with big videos inside your book. Better to go with the links of the YouTube, so it would not increase the size of your book. So let's see how to create the question in Kotobi in one of the chapter. So here is one of the book prepared with some of the chapters. So we are going to add questions by end of the chapter. We have created one chapter with the questions. So on the left side, we have one question over here. So on the left side, we are going to self answer. Self answer, you can choose either 20 questions, responses, and everything. You can go ahead. This is we have created some of the questions, so you can see the preview. I can add the picture in the questions. I can go with the multiple choices or true false, and in the end I can submit the response and clear the answer as well. You got 0 questions out of 20 questions because I didn't attempt it, so I got it this one. It means you could add the information and questions in a form of chapter, and the reader can attempt all these questions, and in the end they can get it the results, either how many questions they attempted right or wrong. Here I'm going to add it the new one, and you can see this is the new chapter, reflowable, and I'm going to add questions. So follow the steps how to add the questions. On right side, click on questions, and here you can add the question title. You can insert added questions. You can create exam quiz block with different types of questions. You may choose a certain responses once the user submit his answer. Responses could be self answer, and there are some other options available as well. So you can choose the response from the list. Self answer with reports, send to email, do nothing. So whatever the response you wanted from the reader, you can choose it from the list. And it's important to make this book more informative and more interactive to grab the attention of the reader. So you must go with some kind of information and questions and quizzes and tests by end of every chapter. You can add these questions by end of every chapter. So whoever read the chapter, they can attempt the questions, and this is good for the students. If you prepare an ebook and chapter wise you added some kind of questions, so they can attempt that questions very easily, and in the end they can get the results that they prepare this chapter well, or they need to review it again. You can choose true, false, multiple choices, and multiple answers. There are three types of options available, three type of questions. You can go ahead with this one. Even there are more options available, but we will go with some of available options. This first question is with true, false, and you can see on the bottom you can add image, you can add answer explanations, and here you can choose the true or false answer of the question, and you can add it the choices as well, true or false, or you can change the names as per your requirement. And even you can adjust the score weight. It means the one, or how many grades you want to give them, 1, 2, or 5, or whatever the grading you want to give them, you can. And once you're done, apply changes. And here I can add the image. And as I told you earlier, that I can add answer explanation as. So it's really easy. You can add the weight of the score. You can add the points, um, whatever the points you want to give them, you can add it here per questions. This point is for every question. So in the self answer, they will submit and they get the response in this form. So let's continue with the questioning and adding some questions. So here you can go ahead with this one and add some questions. Oh, wait a moment, I think I missed some information. Okay, now I'm going to start with the question number 2. Add the question number 2. By clicking on create button on the bottom, you can see that you can add more questions, and every question could have the same options: add image, add answers, explanations, and score weight. And you can add the choices as well. By default there are 4 choices. You can go ahead with add an extra choice, you can add it, and you can remove it as well. On the right side you can select the correct one, scroll it down, and show more options. You can have there are multiple options available in front of you. You can have clear button, preserve button. There are too many options available, and you can choose them as per your requirement. And this is one of the best option available on the bottom, that is randomize. You can randomize the answers. So every time they try to attempt it, every time they can have the randomized answers. So there is no chance of cheating. So you can use all these options, you can highlight them, you can select passing score, that out of 100 the 60% answers could have the passing score. And you can randomize it as we just discussed. Oh, moment. Oh, I missed it. So you can select the language of your question. By this one, English is by default, and you can choose Arabic and many other languages. And the total score, for example, there is 100 total marks, and the passing score is 60. And in the SCORM, you can SCORM, as I told you earlier, that if you want to embed your book with your LMS system, you can go ahead with this one and answers only once. Mean, for example, even you can adjust this grading in the grading center as well. So that's all about adding questions. I hope you get it the point that how to add the questions in the booklet in every chapter. I would recommend that, for example, if you are preparing any of ebook for the students, so prepare one chapter, and every chapter could have some questions that could be true, false, or multiple choices questions related. All the questions could have to belong with that chapter. So any of the students who read that chapter, in the end they could have the quiz to attempt it, and they can measure their like preparations, that they could get it all the informations about the chapter or not, or they need to review them. Another interesting option is adding an audio in the book, that how you can add it, the audio. It's pretty simple to add the audio in the chapter on a specific location. For example, I do have the chapter, and on left right side there is audio button. Once you click on that one, we could have two options to add the audio. Number one is audio URL MP3 link, but do remember that this link should be the direct link. Means direct link of the audio which you want to add it. This link should not be the link which is being created from your OneDrive or any iCloud storage, and then you create the link, because that is not the direct link. So you need to go open the website and see the audio you want to add it, and you just need to copy that link, and you can um, copy that direct link in this box. So that would be available. Then second option is add audio file. That audio file can be imported from your local desktop computer. So anywhere you have on the storage, you can add that file as well. You just need to select this option and click on audio file. It will redirect you on the local storage, so you can select it. For example, I have this file, so it's been clicked and it's been attached. And once it's been attached, you just need to click on the create button, and it would be available here. It's pretty easy. You can add this audio file. This is the preview. And once you click on that one, it will be running. And especially this is very beneficial for the students who, English students, especially those who could have the speaking and speaking test and listening test. You can prepare the ebook with the different audio files, so they can listen and they can attempt the questions in the end, or prepare themselves for the final exam as well. I hope you understand all these informations, and that's all for Kotobi Author. And I believe this is one of the best software for you to prepare an ebook. You have to go and you have to explore this very useful software. And the interesting thing is, it's free of cost. All the informations, you can add it, you can customize it, and you can export it with no cost, and with too many options available, which is not available with any other software. So you must have to try this software. I believe you will like it. So the next option is the Canva. We will go quickly with these two softwares. Which, for example, you are not interested to download any of the software, and you want to create an ebook online. You can do it with this online softwares, and this is also very interesting. This already have some online available templates available. Once you open the website, you can find it out. There are different designs. You can find out the Canva in the Google, and then open it out. You can have this environment in front of you. You can choose the layout. Either you want to create a post, and this especially is useful if you want to prepare some kind of online post. And on the bottom, for the blogging, you need to select the ebook if you need to create an ebook. Other than a lot of options, you can go ahead with ebook, and you can choose the cover page, and you can edit it out. And here you can choose the text color, and you can change the layout, and you can move the picture, and just click on submit, and you can find it out. You can have a different layout in front of you. And this is editable. Chapter 1, 2, 3, you can edit all these chapters, and you can change and you can copy and paste more chapters. All these content can be changeable, and you can change the color, you can change the font size, and you can change the text size, and you can add a new page. So this is page number 2. I'm going to add the text. Click on text, and here you can find our heading and different type of heading. This is the main heading, and I'm going to add the subheading. Just need to click that one. It's been added, and you can choose any of the text as per your requirement. And here even you can search it out, different type of layouts. And there are too many images available. You can add these image for the page, and to make it more interactive, you can add the text inside that frame. And the good thing is, you have to prepare one page as per your requirement by using the different by copying the same title, or with the same environment. You can copy multiple pages. You have to prepare one page and then copy them again and again, as much pages you want it, and you can change all the information inside easily. And you can choose an interface. For example, this picture have been added over the frames. You can choose it. I added this picture, for example. So it's been easily adjusted as per this frame. So you can reduce the size, and you can place it. inside this page. You can search your technology, you can search your YouTube. So here I'm going to add the link. You can even link your YouTube channel with this link. You can see I added the link, and I'm going to add here the link of my channel. For example, I can add whatever the channel link. So by clicking one time click, the user and readers can move to the video, and or move to the channel, whatever the specific link you want to share with them. And you can download in different formats. PDF standard, it's better to go with the PDF, so it's not changeable. So this is PDF formats, so you can send this book to anyone, share with the students, with the colleagues, with the friends, whatever the audience you have, you can share with them by exporting this one. And this is free of cost as well. I hope you find this information useful. So it was one of the easiest one. If you're not interested to download anything, so you can go ahead with this software. So it's easy and easy to use, and everything is already all the layouts are available. You just need to drag and drop, and you can use the software. With me, this let's have a quick look about this one, that how you can design an ebook online by using this softwares. It's a quick look, just 1 or 2 minutes. You can have a little bit idea about this one. And this is the last software we have choose to discuss with you. And by we are almost by our end of the presentations, and you can see this one. You can create by using Visme, you can create an ebook, you can create the pamphlet, you can prepare some kind of brochures, and whatever you want to do. It's very easy and online available, already available templates. You just need to select and change the informations and go ahead with this one. Um, that's all from today. I hope you learn something new, and I try to bring out some interesting information for everyone. And we try to do a lot of research for this kind of informations and softwares which can help you to prepare some kind of informative and interesting like articles and interesting informative sharing knowledge with your colleagues, with your students. So I would recommend that you must have to download this kind of softwares to improve your skills. This would not like help you to transform your traditional books or informations into digital form, but by using these techniques and software, your soft skill would have to improve, and you can present your information, you can share your information with the students in a more interactive way, and your students can have more you can grab the attention of the students in a positive way. and they can also learn by your ideas and by sharing information. So if you have any questions, you can ask me. I'm going to add it some kind of like, hold on a moment. Let me enable your audio.